Students, today I am going to explain you the first chapter of class 10th mathematics, which is real number. Before explaining it, we should know what are real numbers. You have already studied about rational numbers and irrational numbers in class 9. Just for revision, rational numbers are those numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equals to 0. For example, 1 upon 2, 2 by 7, 3 by 17, etc. So these are rational numbers. And irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. For example, square root of 3, square root of 7, square root of 11, and pi. Pi is an irrational number. So these are rational numbers and these are irrational numbers. Now, real numbers. Real numbers includes both rational numbers as well as irrational numbers. So in this chapter, we will learn about real numbers and rational numbers and irrational numbers. Now we begin with two very important properties of positive integers, namely Euclid's division algorithm or Euclid's division lemma and fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Euclid's division lemma. It states that given positive integers a and b, there exist unique integers q and r satisfying a equals to bq plus r such that r is greater than or equals to 0 but less than b. Let us explain it by an example. Suppose 36 and 5. These are two positive integers. If we divide 36 by 5, so 5 7 ja 35, remainder is 1. So here 36 is dividend, 5 is divisor, q 7, that is quotient is 7 and remainder is 1. So we can write 36 as 5 into 7 plus 1. 5 7 ja 35 plus 1 36. So this is your positive integer a. Second integer is b, which is 5. Quotient is 7 and remainder is 1. 1 is greater than or equals to 0 but less than 5. So remainder r is greater than 0, less than b. So this is Euclid's division lemma. A equals to bq plus r, where r is greater than or equals to 0 but less than b. Or you can say dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder, which is A equals to BQ plus R. Next is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. It states that every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. By example, suppose 105. This is composite number. Now if we have to find the factors of 105, 3 3 is 9, 3 5 is 15, then 5 7 is 35, then 7 1 is 7. So factors of 105 are 3 into 5 into 7. Now you can see 105 is composite number, 3, 5 and 7 are prime numbers. So fundamental theorem is every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes. 3 5 is 15, 15 7 is 105. So as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. It means we can write 3 into 5 into 7, again the product is 105, or we can write 7 into 3 into 5, product will remain same 105, or we can write 5 into 3 into 7, whatever the order may be. The last line states apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. So order doesn't matter, product will be same. So every composite number can be expressed as a product of its prime. Euclid's division algorithm is a technique to compute the highest common factor HCF of two given positive integers. For example, if we have to find the factors of 25 and 135, then we have to find the HCF of 25 and 135 using Euclid's division algorithm. So what we can do, divide 135 by 25. 25 5 is 125. So remainder will be 10. Now by this remainder we have to divide this divisor 25. 10 2 is 20. Now the remainder is 5. Again the same process. Now by this remainder 5 we have to divide 10. 5 2 is 10. We have to divide unless and until we will get remainder 0. So here the HCF of highest common factor of 25 and 135 is 5. The number by which we are getting remainder 0. So this is one method by using Euclid's division algorithm, how to find HCF of 25 and 135. Now we have to find HCF of 25 and 135 by prime factorization method. So in this method, first we have to find the factors of 25. So factors are 5 into 5. Then we have to find the factors of 135. So factors of 135 are 3 into 3 into 3 into 5. Now you can see 5 is common in both the factors of 25 and factors of 135. Only 5 is common factor. So HCF of 25 and 135 is 5. This is by prime factorization method. Now the homework. Now you have to do question number 1 of exercise 1.1 and question number 1, 2 and 3, all the parts of exercise 1.2. Thank you.